Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to welcome my subscribers, my future subscribers, my new subscribers, and my peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, commenters, each scallywags, each and every one of you. I appreciate and want to welcome you to my channel. Um, what I want to talk about is a couple of things. There's always a couple of things, never on one straight thing. I was there sitting outside, and I was like, just scrolling, like most people, not looking for anything particular. And I came across this outdoor concert. I don't know, it wasn't a concert, just some guy singing outside, and it brought me back when I was uh, on the Islip Arts Council. Now, the Islip Art Council in Long Island was the only organization on Long Island, or in New York, actually, where the New York Philharmonic performed at. And I was on the board of that.
Welcome you to our concert here at the Arboretum. There are a couple of announcements we want to make. We want to let you know on the 19th at the Bayshore Marina at 7:30. They're going to be performing again there for the Parks and Recreation. And also I want to let you know on behalf of Lillian Barbash, the Barbash family, Miss Linda Moran, who is director of the Art Council, all the board members, we want to say thank you and welcome you. We have some board members out there. Can you raise your hand, board members, and let us know where you are. The board members, look around. And on the back of the program here, you see where there's friends. And how about our friends? Any of our friends here who are on the back of the program? Raise your hand. We'll let people know that you are directly responsible for what is happening here. And if you also want to be a friend, see Brittany here. Let's put our hands together for Brittany and Miko, our interns who've been helping us all summer. They've been terrific. Okay, and with that, no further ado, we'll bring to you. Also, if you want to know more about the Islip Art Council, go to www.islipartcouncil.org. With no further ado, here we go. Ahmed Ali, everybody. Let's put our hands together for Ahmed Ali without a drummer.
And, although I know I was more there for the pretty face more than anything else, but I played an active role in bringing outdoor concerts to the community. So I was, I would be the MC, open and say what I want to say, and like just introduce, the band and all that stuff. And it brought me back to when, I used to always travel with two lounge chairs in my car, and whenever I wanted to stop somewhere, whatever, I would stop and pull my lounge chairs or out, sit, have something to drink, and just chill. And I realized while watching that video how much I missed that, and how much here in the Philippines, uh, 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 they don't have that. That's a part of the, you know, um, one of the things you give up in coming to the United States. Some of the recreations that is available in the United States are not available here in the Philippines. And something as simple as that, going somewhere and just, plunking down a chair and listen. There are places like Honeycomb, where you can go listen at night or whatever. But I'm talking about during the daytime, where it's family, we can sit on the grass. And that's something else I also miss. I miss being able to sit on the grass and just relax and chill. There's so many different places you can go to in the States that you can go sit on the grass and just relax. Here in the Philippines, not so much. I'm sure you could always find a patch of dirt and grass on it and lay there and chill, but not so much. So I kind of miss that, But at the same token, there's a lot of stuff I don't miss. I don't miss having to deal with the subway. I don't miss having to deal with the traffic. I don't miss being around lots of people. I don't miss having to be really fully conscious. of where I'm at, because you never know when something might break out. I just don't I just don't miss I don't miss the exorbitant prices that's there. When you're there in the States, you don't think it's exorbitant. You think it's, this is what something costs, you pay for it. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they were talking about, oh, they save money by buying something over here as opposed to over there. And I explained to them, I said, you can always buy something, and 5 minutes later, you can find it at a cheaper price. That's just the nature of the universe. If you walk in and you buy a TV, a big flat screen for 25,000 pesos, or 30,000 pesos, and you walk out the store with it, I'm sure you'll drive down to another place that sells TV, and you'll see an exact same TV for maybe 20,000 pesos. So worrying about, saving a peso here, saving a peso there, it's just like, when, the foreign exchange. A lot of foreigners here are concerned about the foreign exchange, how much you get on a dollar, and how much they save. I have one foreigner; he has all his money here in America, sent in American dollars, and then he takes it to the bank and have it transfer over to Filipino dollars, and where he may make whatever he makes, although it's done automatically if you transfer money like I do. If I transfer it, the foreign exchange rate is already included. So whereas I might get 10,000, I might get 12,000 or something like this because of foreign exchange rate. But it just boggles my mind. Oh, you make a bank transaction. How much do they charge you? 4 pesos. Well, my bank charges 3 pesos. So big deal. You know what I'm saying? You're not really saying nothing when you're dealing with pesos. In my mind. I used to think about savings when people are talking about savings, and there was one point about the time when I was in I think it was Arizona or somewhere like that, where I was living in Scottsdale, Arizona. And no, it wasn't Scottsdale. I forgot where I was living. I lived so many places I can't remember which one it was. But what I did was, when I went to the supermarket and I bought things, and it says, I said, how much did I save? Oh, you saved 85 cents. Oh, you saved $1. Oh, you saved $5, or whatever. It's like this by buying this or spending this amount. How much you saved? And what I would do is that I would go home, and whatever amount I saved, that $5 or that $1 or whatever it was, and I would take that amount of money, roll it up in a receipt, scotch tape it, and I would drop it in my bank. What I have decided to do is that I have decided to, give me a moment here, I have decided that each time I go to the supermarket, let me get them. Yeah, this is what I have decided to do, is that each time I go to the supermarket and they tell me that on my receipt it has a savings, what I do is I take that amount of savings and I put it inside its receipt, and I write on it the date and the amount inside here. And what I have accumulated over the short time here, is like my own little treasure, my own savings, my own mine, and it already came in handy once when I ordered pizza, or Chinese food. I didn't have enough, so where did I go? I went to the money that I've saved, and I took from it. So my suggestion to you out there, that if you're able to, because granted we're all not able to, because God knows I've been in a position where I wouldn't have been able to save anything, but to take the money you save and actually put it away. This one here is for $1.90. This one here is for $1.58. This one here is for $6. Let me see. This one here is $12. This one here was $10. So you see, the idea is to save these, and over a period of time. The reason I'm looking, because I know I got a bigger one in there somewhere. and this will go on for a period of time. So, with a lot of accumulations, even when I'm buying big ticket items, if I save $10 or something, I'll roll that $10 up and scotch tape it and put it in my little bank. And and then whenever I had somebody over, or I wanted to do something, or if I wanted pizza, or if I want to order pizza, I would say, no, let me go to my savings, the money that I saved, and buy pizza. You see, because now I'm using the money that I saved. And I would suggest anybody to do that if you're conscious about saving money, or you're concerned about how much you save, or whatever it is, or it always boggled my mind, because what happened was that once I was watching uh, this show, or it might have been a news thing, where a corporation has said, okay, this year we're not giving out any raises, we're not getting out any bonuses, because what we're going to do is that we're going to save that money, and not do profit sharing this year. And it said that they saved, $10 million or something like that. I said, wow, that's nice. That's very nice. I mean, you're screwing the people, but let me ask you this. What did you do with the $10 million you saved? Where did you go? Did you spend it on the people? I mean, did you, renovate a bathroom? What did you do with the 10 money you claim to save after denying the people who work for you, profit sharing, or you froze, raises this year because you wanted to cut back or whatever like this. Okay, you cut back, you save, but what do you do with the money? So anyway, so I'm one of those who I don't I don't spend one iota of thought about savings when it comes to buying stuff. It just makes no sense, to me. I much rather, how much is your groceries? I'm paying for her groceries. You know, I'm paying for his groceries. Oh, you buying it for me? Yeah, yeah. Or they bring something to the counter, or I'm at the counter. I said, include that. And so what? And then the woman right there, oh, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you. I love that feeling. I love that feeling to be able to spread joy to people, even when buying their groceries, or seeing someone come out and counting their change. Like this. Now, how much is it? I'll buy it. I did the same thing in New York, or same thing in Las Vegas. I remember I was in online, and I was in this store, and there was this Mexican woman. The thing about Mexicans is that, well, that's why I say wherever you go, you learn to speak the language, because that thing is hola. You say hola, which is hello. Hey, like this, and if a mother or a father is with a kid, and you say hi, good morning, they're not saying nothing to you, nothing. But if you say hola, hola, the woman say, shake a kid, hola, 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 because you're speaking their language. So that's important about the language thing I keep telling you about. They learn some parts of the language, even here in the Philippines. Learn some part. My first thing I learned was "die asaka," "die asaka." Girl, where are you going? That's an important phrase. "Die asaka." I never learned "Can I go with you?" like this, but "die asaka" was enough to catch their attention. So anyway, so this Mexican woman, she was online, and I decided to buy her groceries. And it came out to maybe like 28 or close to $30, of groceries I bought for her. And she said, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I said, and the money you just saved, use it on yourself. She said, oh yeah, I'm gonna have my hair done, my nails done, like this. And she started rattling off some things that she already knew what she was going to do with that extra money that I just gave her in her pocket. She was going to spend it on herself. She was going to, she was going to do something good for herself, because maybe in her life there was never extra money. There's no such thing as extra money. I tell you, people say, Gerard, do you have any extra money? No, there's no extra money. Are you crazy? Money's always needed somewhere. No extra money. You walk around, oh, here's some extra money on the ground. No. So stop asking me, Gerard, do you have extra money? No, I don't have extra money. But anyway, with the extra money she got, she is spending on herself. So maybe, so I told her, well, maybe her husband would be surprised. She'll go home to her husband, like this, and be all dolled up and all that stuff. That was great. So anyway, so moving right along, what I want to talk to you about, that's a bit about savings and money and all that stuff.